Alright, the next technique is called circling the horizon. A pretty interesting technique because now we're going to do another technique where we're going to end up in a mount position. But this time when you're going to go for a cross collar choke, the attacker is going to defend the cross collar choke, so you have to do something else. Alright, I'm going to show you what I mean. The technique is one of the figure 8 techniques, and you already probably by this time know the figure 8 drill. So let's go over that pretty fast. He's coming in with a jab. I'm going to parry it. He's going to come in with a cross, and I'm going to execute the full figure 8 drill. Now from this position, I'm going to check, pat against the line, check with the left hand here behind his elbow. And then my right hand is going to loop around, and when I do a full step through, I'm going to throw an uppercut under his chin. Alright? Then from this position, we're going to rock the arm a little bit back, and then we're going to throw an inward elbow strike. Now watch how my body turns when I throw that elbow strike in. This is where I'm going to drop down on my left knee. Keep a check here. My left hand keep checking his upper body here, but I'm going to throw a back knuckle to the inside of his his left knee. Bang, here. Alright? So watch how this works from here. It's uppercut, elbow, drop, and back knuckle strike to the inside here. Now, my left hand stays as a check up, but now I'm going to hook my right leg around his left leg, and my left hand is going to follow the contour of his body and going to grab the back of his right knee. Now, in one continuous motion, I'm going to sweep this leg and push him to the ground like that. Alright? So when you go practice this with your partner, please go careful, because the fall, it's a very bad thing. You know, you're going to really hit the ground really fast and really hard. From this position now, I'm going to open his left knee here because I'm going to go for a classic and standard open guard pass. So I'm going to put my elbow here. I'm going to bring my right knee on the top. My right hand goes under his neck, and I'm going to stretch out my left hand. This is just an open guard pass, the way you learned it in Leaves of Death, Orange Belt technique. So you're going to open guard pass, and then you're going to go for a full mount position. So from here, what I'm going to do is my right hand is going to slide into his sleeve as deep as I can, because my intention is to go for a cross collar choke. Alright? But in this case, this guy is going to defend this by grabbing my elbow and my bottom arm. You see that? And he's going to pull my elbow inside so that I cannot do the choke. So this is where I have to counter this, alright? So watch what I'm going to do now. My left hand is going to go under his elbow here, and I'm going to push it to the side, and then I'm going to bring my open-ended triangle here to the back of his arm. And I'm really going to push him. Once I'm here, he must not be able to pull his arm back again. Alright? Then in one continuous move after I've done this, I'm going to keep pushing him here a little bit to the side. I'm going to bring my left knee up into what we call the modified mount position. See that? And the whole process when I was doing so, I keep holding his collar here. The left hand is going to go under his face, under his chin, and I'm going to feed his collar toward my left hand here. Can you see what I was doing? Can you see that? Yep. Alright. So again, from here, I'm going to go under his chin, and I'm going to feed the collar as deep as I can, and I'm going to grab it now with the left hand, with the bottom hand. This is where I'm going to sit up and pull his arm up, and at the same time I'm going to pull the collar around the neck. And that's your choke. Alright? Once you have it, and he taps out or he gets unconscious, this is where you're going to let go of that, and you're going to come up, and we're going to do the same ending as you did before in your technique, falling death. So it's my left leg pushing against the back to keep him in place. I'm going to turn and drop the right knee to break the ribs. I'm going to bring the right hand behind his hand. I'm going to turn his arm so that his elbow is going to face out. I'm going to make this big step, pushing him on his belly. Heel palm strike to his elbow. Follow the contour of his arm with a side kick, and then sweep kick as you cover out. Another option, it's just an option, is that when I'm here and have that collar choke here, let's say that it's not tight enough for whatever reason, then I could also from here try to lift his head a little bit up and slide my other arm under. So I'm going to bring the hard part, this bony part of my arm, I'm going to bring that under my other arm, and I'm going to bring that under his neck. Then I'm going to grasp both hands together, and I'm going to push down and pull up at the same time. All right? So this is what we call an arm triangle. It's where you're going to push this arm down, and at the same time you're going to pull up at the bony part of this arm. So watch me doing this again. Let's say that I have this collar choke here, but for whatever reason it's not tight enough. I'm going to lift his arm. I'm going to bring the bony part of the right arm under the left arm so that the bony part is against the side of the neck. I'm going to then clasp both hands together, and I'm going to push down with my body and pull up, and there is your arm triangle choke. From that position you then can come up and do the same ending like before. Alright? So one, punch, up, elbow, down, take him down. Open guard pass. Stay down, really stay on top of him. Finish that open guard pass. Alright, take your time here, no need to hurry, okay? Many things I can do from here. It depends a little bit on what he is doing. I mean, think about your other techniques. When he's trying to push you up, you can go for this technique. You can go for arm bar or whatever. When he's going to try to push you to the sides, you can then do your swims, alright? So, when he stops fighting, or he's going to get out of air, this is where you then go for your cross collar. He's going to defend, so you're going to go under, pull him up, really keep pressure here. Feed this collar to your left hand, come up, choke him out. Come up and do your ending. Whang. And that's your technique. And that's circling the horizon. Practice it carefully, and see you in the next video.